there, but I will tell you, we are going to continue to advocate for Sebastian Rogers. We're not going to keep our audience in the light despite what Sumner County wants us to do. We're not going to lie to our audience. We're not going to run their narrative because they want us to. There's freedom of the press in this country, and the government's not going to tell me that I cannot tell my audience, my fact-finding, what I found out about this case with shoe leather work and the evidence that we have not only submitted to the team, but submitted over to law enforcement as a result of the work we've done. We're not going to go into that. And just because Sumner County doesn't have it doesn't mean it wasn't turned in. So I'm over it. I'm getting back to my job. I'm getting back to my work, which should not be infringed on by my government, especially a small little town like Sumner County, out of this whole entire country, telling me that I can't have my First Amendment rights to cover a case. When I'm out of all the people out here on these streets, I'm the only one that have sold my interviews and news articles to places like TMZ. I'm the only one that, out of all these little people on this internet that have been, interviewed by Australian news, European news, French news. Hell, I was even interviewed by Telemundo. I mean, from all over the world. But I have constitutional rights and freedom of press, and I'm going to be leaning on those moving forward. And quite frankly, there's going to be a lot more documentaries and movies that are going to be coming up, not even related to this case, related to other cases that I have covered. What are they going to say then? I'm still not media? I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't need a judge telling me, well, what is the press? What are the, like, you're a judge that should have a good understanding of the First Amendment. That was one of the first things that were drilled into our heads when we were in paralegal school, was the Constitution and the limitations, like drilled in our head, like so much so that that's the one thing that I have retained more so than any other teaching in school that I ever had. I'm going into the lion's den. I anticipate the judge not being favorable despite this being clear First Amendment, but somehow he's going to find a way to flip some hashtags into either direct or indirect contact when we all know, everybody here that is on social media knows there's no way hashtags can contact anybody.
Concern. Baby, I'm going to tell you right now, and this is going to be your final warning, do not put me in any of your, I'm telling you right now, and you will be getting a letter from me here shortly.
Oh my God.
I do not want any contact from you. Mm-hmm. I don't want you talking to me. I don't want you putting me in your videos. Mm-hmm. If you tag me and you contact me one more time, that is contact. When I get a notification from you, that's contact. That is contact. When I get a notification from you, that's contact. I'm going to tell you the last time. Do not contact me again.
Okay.
Now I'm publicly coming out and telling you not to contact me again. If I get one more notification that I'm added into one of your videos,
yes, ma'am,
I am going to file charges for harassment.
Oh, dear.
Okay?
Okay.
Let me tell you, you maybe have been played around with Dolly, but you've never played around with Bullhorn Betty.
Oh,
and girl, you're about to be sued like nobody's business, and I will see you in court in North Carolina, babe, because I'm done with you.
Like you did Crude?
Say one more thing, lie about me, and try to defame me, slander me, and take money out of my pocket.
Right.
That is, you're going to have penalties for that.
Voodoo candles?
That's called damages.
You recall it voodoo candles?
Okay, you have damaged me.
Call it voodoo candles?
Okay, you have damaged me.
Bitch.
And I'm going to seek remedy for those damages.
Okay.
In a lawful manner.
Right.
So I hope your husband's prepared for this. Because once I start coming after you, I'm not going to stop until you pony up the bread, baby.
Oh, dear, baby.
I never physically or verbally told anybody to reach out to these people. If they got people spying on me, that's a violation of their no contact order. That's a violation of their no contact order. So I'd like to see how this plays out, but I don't trust this judge, and I damn sure don't trust this county. And I don't care if me not trusting them and saying that vocally is going to get me in more trouble with this judge, because I'm going to make sure that my statements are stated very clearly on these platforms as I'm going in here to be before this same judge that has already violated my rights. So I'm not going to, I anticipate him willing to violate my rights again for the people, right? The taxpayers there. I hope he looks at his grandchildren, because he has a right to uphold the law, whether he likes me or not, and do the right thing. But you know what? If he needs a Supreme Court or an appeal to slap him into common sense, I don't know. But I don't know how they're going to ever be able to prove that hashtags contact anybody, because you go search Google, go search it right now and say, can hashtags contact anyone? I guarantee Google says no. No.
Oh my God.
I do not want any contact from you. I don't want you talking to me. I don't want you putting me in your videos. If you tag me and you contact me one more time, that is contact. When I get a notification from you, that's contact.
But I'm pretty sure the judge won't take that into consideration, right? because it's not about the truth. It's not about the law. It's about shutting me up. And it's clear because they never even see me. They never even told the judge I threatened them. They told them nothing. It went from me stalking to them to, oh, they don't like my commentary and it's defaming. And so the judge says, oh, well, they're defaming you. So, hey, that must be harassment. So even though you're not stalking, we're going to say you're harassing them. Well, that's not the requirements for a protective order.
Okay? If I want to go and get a ticket, hell, I'll even go to this clink for some stupid bullshit when it comes to advocating for children. I will literally freaking chain myself to a post and have them cut the chains off me and drag my ass to jail and be processed within 24 hours if I so need to. Okay? If I want to go and get a ticket, hell, I'll even go to this clink for some stupid bullshit when it comes to advocating for children. Oh, Terry Bowersox. Oh, you want to come around here?
And they have absolute other recourse like defamation and civil complaints here in Florida. They can file against me if they so feel that I have reported incorrectly on their case. But that's just, they don't want to do it the right way. They want to do it the sneaky, underhand, and corrupt way. And it's being co-signed by a sheriff's department and a courthouse, a general sessions courthouse, the lowest level of court hearing as possible. And they're going to try to throw me in jail for a year because they don't like my commentary. Talk about so un-American, it's disgusting. And once this is all over, if this county, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's going to have to get out of this county. It's going to have to go up to a higher court. These people are not reasonable. They're not fair. They're not listening to reason. And they want me to fight for it. They don't understand. I'm willing to fight for it. And so is my audience. So.